What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're back today with some on-course play. I've actually had a lot of people asking to see more of the GSPro Golf Simulator Software, so that's what we're here to show you today, but not just any on-course play. I'm gonna play round 2 of the RSM Classic. All right, so I actually participate in the league here, the GSPro League. It's called the SGT Tour. All right, so that's the Simulator Golf Tour. I'll put some links down in the description, check them out. But the GSPro Golf Simulator Software has now been fully released. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. I kind of did a brief overview of everything, and they just continue to release courses. I mean, almost daily, but definitely weekly. They're just stacking them up, and lots of tournaments going on right now because the winter months are here, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm going to show you guys what it's like to play around. So let's just go ahead and dive right in, because I know this is going to be a somewhat lengthy video because we're going to play 18 holes, but I'm going to go into tournaments, and then you'll see that PGA Tour, that's the tour that I play. They actually have Pro, PGA, and then they have a web tour, I believe it is. But I'm going to play the PGA Tour round. You can see the stimps at 11, fairway normal, green normal, tees are black, all right, and then Sunday pins with 5-foot gimmies. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. I'm going to select enter. All right, you'll see obviously the settings and everything just like we went over. I can hit go, and it's going to load up. All right, lots of fun playing in these. You know, it's funny that we're playing Cypress Point. That's obviously not the RSM course, but I wouldn't doubt it if they'll have it soon, because I mean, they just keep adding them nonstop. The community of people that are creating courses for this software is just amazing. So I'm gonna get my menu set up the way I like it. I like the data on screen. I like the map. You can see it's way downhill. 265 right there to the middle of the fairway. I mean, I'm going to assume we're going to carry much further than that with 16 yards downhill. So let's go ahead and tee it up. We're obviously aimed where we need to go, and we can fire things off here. Par 4, 411 yards. I'd love to play a little bit of a cut around there if I can, but straight ball, even a little draw, whatever, should be fine. All right, there's that little cut. Nice smooth fairway finder to start things off. That's right where I want to be. And there's that carry. You know, you can see it carried 281 being downhill. Look at that, almost a 300-yard drive downhill. So 112 to the pin. Cypress Point. If you don't know anything about this course, look it up. Really cool over on the West Coast, California. What is it, just north of the Pebble Beach area, I want to say? 4.3 yards uphill, 115 or 112 yards. I'm trying to think if I should play a wide open 50 or if I should play a pitching wedge. This is really tough for me, because 4.3 yards is a decent amount uphill. I'm going to try to get a 50 there. I hope I don't step on this too much and have an issue. So get my ball right where I like it. I think I pulled it just a little bit. That's what happens usually when I swing really hard, but I got it there, and I'm gonna have a decent putt. So, oh boy, look at it rolling back with the spin. All right, hold on, ball. What do we have left? We gave ourselves a decent putt, but look at the undulation. Oh man. Well, at least we have a look at birdie. Let's go ahead and line ourselves up here. Oh boy. That's a pretty fast break left to right. I'm thinking that feels right, but man, it's so fast in the beginning. It lightens up though at the end, so you kind of have to be careful on these. You know, you got to pay attention to the whole run of the putt. Stimp was 11, 7 inches uphill. All right, got an idea how to play this. Let's hope I hit that break right. I think I hit it too hard. Oh, a little too hard. Is it within the gimme zone or am I putting? Yeah, I'm putting. I just hit that a little too hard. And generally that's what I find. You know, GSPro, the putting can be sensitive, because I mean they have this down to where if it's 11 stimp, I mean it's going to roll 11 stimp. I'm 10 inside of here, so I actually have to take some off versus the normal roll. 5 feet This is going to be a really tricky putt. Let's hope that I can just get it to break in there pretty fast. There we go. All right, so we make our par and we move on. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Par 5, good opportunity here. Looks to be pretty open down there in the fairway. Love to hit just another fairway finder. Give ourselves a good look at getting close to the green. Into. Swung hard at that one. So much for the fairway finder. 272 carry raw. It was uphill. Ball speed was like 158. All right, 289 to get home. We're not getting home. So, facts of life. Do I want to lay up with a hybrid or lay up with a 3-wood is the question. It's 220 before the bunkers. I almost want to hit my hybrid because it's just an easier shot. I think I'm going to do that because I'm not getting home anyway, so why put the bunkers in play? And let me tell you, the penalties out of the bunkers, I mean, they're legit. Sometimes you got to play some course management, just like in real life outside golf. I just hit it thin. I'm not going to get the carry I normally get. You can see it's only 207. A little thin, but it's what I wanted. I mean, see how that ball is going towards the bunkers? I mean, not bad, honestly. 71 yards. I'm actually going to play a different 58 today because I had my other 58 I was working with outside. And this is a big bounce 58. Look at this thing. Look at the bounce on that. Should be fine for playing this side. I'll have to get a little used to it, I'm sure, but 71 yards. Doesn't really, I mean, the bounce isn't going to make a huge difference off of turf. 71 yards. I think I hit that a little too far. Yep. Man, I just crisped it. I mean, I just couldn't have hit that ball any better. And, man, for where that pin was, I should have hit that shorter. That's really an error on my part. I was talking about the wedge, and I would usually have played that shot for like 65 yards and maybe let it roll up or something because the pin was tucked. And that was just a mistake on my part. I got a hold of it, and then there you go. Oh, so it's like 36 feet to the pin, so I have to hit like a 15 or so foot flop to get it to stop there. It's going to be tough. I just didn't get under it. I hit it just a little low on the face, and that's what you're going to get. Well, we're going to be struggling to make a par on this par 5. That was not the plan at all. Well, let's see what we can do here. Breaking the whole way, decent speed. I kind of like where I'm at right there. Uphill 6 inches, so I feel like it always takes a little bit off the brake when it's uphill. I like that. I don't mind that at all. All right. Uphill 6 inches, 23 feet. Good effort. Good effort. But that's going to put us one over. So it's time to light the fires here because I think I ended up 4 or 5 under in the first round. So that put me in like the top 5. I'm going to need to get on the birdie train if I want to get this going. All right, 162. This is kind of like a little soft 7-iron for me because I can't get my my 8-iron there. So we'll see if we can just hit a nice 7. Trying to get it on the green. 162. It's a little downhill though. Catch a piece. Stop. Oh, I can putt that though. It's on the fringe. It's on the fringe. I felt like that was a really good shot. All right. Let's see here. Switch to putter. I mean, you don't really have to, I don't think, but I do it. Uphill 3 inches. You can actually go like this and see kind of how far uphill it is to the pin, or the aim marker. So like it's 5 inches up there, but see right here, it's actually 3 inches by the time you get to that pin. It's breaking. And I saw last time that I kind of underread the break last time. So it's funny how it shows the brake line indicator a little bit because it's off of the green. Man, this is going to be tough. That's running really fast. It's going to kick it. I think that's about right. And it stops towards the pin. So you have to calculate because it's yards. You can do it in feet if you want to. All right, I've got an idea where I'm at. Oh, it kicked it out. It kicked it out really far. Is that within the gimme range? Yeah, we could take our par and move on. It really kicked it out. All right. I mean, 1 over is not bad. We just have to get on the birdie train here. What do we have? We have some bunkers down there. Those getting into play. 270 yards. They shouldn't, but because it's uphill. Cut that around a little too much. My path was pretty out to in. Oh, stay short. Stay short. Oh, just in the rough. Just in the rough. So it's 5 yards uphill out of the rough. That means that I'm going to have to step on a pitching wedge. I figure it's going to release off the green a little bit because I'm out of the rough. It's going to take some spin off, but it's going to take some power off too. .119 carry. You figure the uphill, just a little too much. Just a little too much. Not a bad shot though. All right, this is makeable. This is a makeable putt. Let's see. Decent break, then it lets off. And it's 8 inches downhill. Wow, that's a sensitive putt. That is a sensitive putt. You know, those aren't super fast dots. So I'm thinking about right there. I feel like that's it. Maybe just a tiny bit more. Hope I'm not second guessing on the end there. 8 inches downhill. I mean, this thing's gonna be sensitive. Really, really sensitive. Watch how you know, slow I hit this. I should have put it just a little more. Man, look how far past the hole it went. I think I'm gonna have to putt that. Yeah, look at that. All right, we'll get out of here with a par. Just gotta sink this really quick. It's uphill, so like 9 or 10 feet. All right, make our par and we move on. Just kind of chugging along here. I'll tell you what, I'm playing on this new BenQ 936 ST. That's the 4K 16 by 10 capable projector. And I'll tell you what, with the software being in 4K, it's just fantastic. Fantastic. I'm sure you guys can see that in the camera view decent. I mean, I understand that it's not you know, perfect quality on the camera just because the lighting is so challenging. Anytime you have a dark situation, which I like because it makes the picture so great, it's difficult for any camera to do low light. I did it again. I got to get that straightened out. I mean, it's going to work just fine, but just kind of over fading that ball. All right, so it's a par 5 and it's only 209, but it's uphill. So what is it to the front of the green? That's what I always look at. So it's 197 uphill though. Oh man, do I try to get a 4-iron there or do I try to hit my hybrid, which isn't as controllable generally? I just tend to have, you know, a little bit of a draw or fade. I think I'm gonna hit the hybrid. I mean, that's way uphill. I think the 4-iron I'd have to swing hard. I'm gonna trust the hybrid's gonna get me there. Nice, soft, smooth hybrid. I should have said 2-3 hybrid. Oh, look at it, too much fade. Is it gonna get me on the green though? No, it's not. I left myself short. Oh man, I didn't hit that well. You know, it's 2 in a row that I kind of hit just a little thin with my hybrid. All right, we can't putt that. 60 feet away. It's gonna check up a little bit. And then you can do this again, where you can kind of see how far uphill it is. See how it's a foot uphill, 2 feet uphill, 3 feet uphill. That's where, okay, so it's gonna break right if I land it there. Then it's gonna break, so right to left, left to right. I feel like that's the spot though, because it's gonna land on the uphill and check up a little bit. So that's only like 13 yards away. So maybe go for like 45 feet or so on this. Oh, almost went in. You know what happened there is I got it just past the uphill and it didn't slow down. That ball had a great chance of going in. All I needed to do was just hit that uphill like I planned. All right, I'm gonna go left edge because you can see it's breaking a little bit. And it's actually not really breaking a lot until it gets to the cup. So I mean, I could go right here, I think. 6 feet, just a nice soft putt for birdie. There's our birdie. We're back to even. All right. Pretty happy with that, especially coming up short with my hybrid. That wasn't expected. That was not expected. If I haven't talked to you guys about burr tees, everybody always asks what tees I'm using, and you can see kind of the assortment that I have there. I've got a really tall one for people, shorter, really short, and then tiny for like teeing up an iron or something if you wanted to. I'll tell you what, Mario, the owner, is just the nicest guy. If you need to be connected, let me know. I'll connect you with him, and I'll hook you up. He can send you, you know, the one size, various sizes. Just a really nice guy, and I love burr tees. I mean, that's what I use. It doesn't mess with any of my camera systems or radar systems. There we go. I straightened it out. I just released it a little harder, and I mean, I hit the center of the face on that one. That thing was pounded. It was downhill, don't get me wrong, but it was pounded. Almost 160 ball speed again, just shy 159. I really should like change one of those to ball speed. It's so easy to do too. I haven't done that in a while. You know, doing it on the fly. Like if I just changed it from, instead of carry, ball speed right there, and then I think you can just X out. So next time I hit it, it'll show you ball speed. We have another par 5. Forgot about this. It's a little downhill, 214. This is that in-between distance again. 200 yards downhill. Man, I'm telling you, all I got to do is just really get a hold of a 5-iron, I think, and draw it. So I'm going to aim right side of the green because I know it's going to be a draw. Give myself a little room. I don't want to overdraw it though. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. I got to get that distance. Ah. 190 carry. Did I overdraw it? It's drawing pretty hard. Go! Go! I mean, I kind of could putt that. I hit it just a little thin. I'm kind of coming out of my shots a little bit, not compressing the ball. You want to know what just happened, I think? Notice how it's my 4th shot? I moved the ball and it must have read it. See how the carry's 0.4? I've had that happen before. Oh, that's a bummer. It happens, and you know what? I don't even complain. I just take the stroke and move on. That's my own fault. I was moving the ball around. Well, I guess we'll just worry about taking a par. You know, it looks like you can use it's funny how it shows the brake line indicator on the fringe here. I think it's gonna be too hard to putt, so I'm just gonna do a little chip. It says it's 7 yards to there. It's 36 feet total. So you probably want to hit it for maybe like 20 feet or so and let it roll down is what I'm thinking. Go in. Oh, man. Would have given me my birdie, which I deserved. Which I deserved, but whatever. It's all for fun. Some people get all worked up. I don't care, you know. 163. I'm going to have to draw a 7-iron to get it there. You can see how far my ball usually draws. 158 uphill to that edge. Set up for a draw. Oh, geez. That was a pull. That wasn't a draw. Bye-bye. Nice kick. Oh, not even planned. Not even planned. I'll take it. Hey, that's the game of golf, right? I've watched people hit trees and balls go on greens and I mean, you name it. I've seen it all. That's the game. That's part of the game too. Okay, that's a huge break, but it's short. It's only 11 feet downhill 3 inches. So you have to be careful here. I mean, yes, it's gonna break a lot, but it only has so much time to break because it's only an 11-foot putt. So I try to not go too crazy with it. I'm kind of trying to see that curve, and I feel like that's it. Gosh, man, I think it was speed. I think it would have dropped if I just would have hit it just a little less. I've been trying to get the ball to the hole though. I mean, if you're not getting the ball to the hole, who even cares, right? So it is what it is on ones like that. So 14 yards downhill. I mean, you kind of just have to go for it. Aim here and just let it rip. I mean, I can try to hit like a little bit of a cut so it starts out and goes around, but you just got to go for it, right? Yeah, it's a little bit of a draw. But you know what's funny is it too far? I mean, I hit that hard. Yeah, it's going in that bunker down there. All right. I mean, that's a challenging shot, but it's a par 4, and you're essentially like chipping up for, you know, to get on the green for birdie. So, I mean, that's not bad. I like playing, you know, chopping the hole down, going that way. 35 yards, 10 feet uphill, losing a lot out of the sand. I have some green to work with behind too, so I got to get this there. Stop. Settle down. All right, that's a good birdie putt there. Notice how I really hit that pretty strong. I'll tell you what, it's given me a weird view here, but I'm only 5 feet. So I can probably just tap this in, just going like that. I should be fine. It should be fine. Maybe I can show them this video and see why it's doing that. It's probably because I'm not that close to the edge of the green. Generally, it's because you're towards the edge of the green. 5 feet. I mean, this is a little tapper here. There we go. All right. I don't know about a birdie train, but the birdies are starting to drop. So we're 1 under, about ready to make the turn, and I'm not complaining. All right, so what do we got? 245, 260. Oh man, downhill. Ho, 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 ho. Drivable par 4. The question is do you fade it? Because it's downhill, so that's it's only 8 feet downhill. All right, no, I need to draw the ball. I need to hit like a full drive here. Not too much draw, but a full drive. Oh, that is a disaster. Oh man, it's gonna be like deep rough out of weeds. I just closed the face down so hard That was just a mess. Just a mess. Right after I get 1 under, I put myself in position like this. Okay, well, you can hit block and it takes off things that are supposedly in your way. I'm just gonna have to understand that it's deep rough. It's 28 yards, so I need to get it there. It's gonna take off 2.6 degrees to the right and it's an uphill lie. All right. Oh, baby, be decent. I think that's gonna be a really tough putt. I'm not complaining whatsoever coming out of that. Look at this green too. I mean, what a wicked green. All right, let's see here. It's breaking pretty fast. And then look how it just slows right down though by the hole. So it's not as much as you think. Probably only like a cup or so. It's messing with you a little bit. It's a little fast at first, then it slows down. Something like that, I think. 13 feet. Because look, it's a little fast at the beginning, but it's really kind of slow. Well, it does look like it's a little fast by the cup. Maybe I'll go just a little more because it's gonna break. It's gonna break at the cup. All right, so about 2 cups right. 14-foot putt. Not even close. Wasn't breaking as much. Not even close. We'll stay 1 under. We make the turn. All right. We're moving along at a decent pace here. Decent pace. Need to pick it up just a little bit. Try to not make the video too long. All right. 478 yards. Not bad if it kicks right. First cut. I tried to really get my lower body working hard because obviously the last time it was just hands and closed face. So this is really tough because when you're out of the rough, you're losing distance. It's 7 yards uphill and it's 189 yards just to reach the green. So I'm gonna grab a 3 hybrid and give it a rip, because I think that's what it's going to take to get there. Hopefully I don't hit it thin. Try to stay in my shot. Still thin. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that ball was set to take off right, because I didn't have that ball going that far right. I should have looked. 2.7 right. It's not bad. Face was probably just a little open. All right, it's a par 5. We can get this on the green and have a chance here. Would have rather been on the green with an eagle putt. I'm out of the rough, so I'm going to lose a little bit and it's going to release a little bit. So 30 yards. I almost need to like hit it for 30 yards. Stop. Stop. Actually pretty happy with that overall. I'm playing with this different 58, and you know, I don't mind that bounce for the turf at all. I really don't. So it's gonna almost like break last minute at the cup, depending on my speed, of course. But you know, last time I did this, it didn't break as much. You saw that because it doesn't have as much time. It doesn't have enough time. So I just need to hit this really soft. See? And now look, I'm gonna have another putt. I have to start hitting the ball. No, it's okay, it was within gimme. But I have to start hitting the ball. That was a birdie. I mean, that was a birdie all day long. I have to start getting a little more confident hitting the ball softer. I hate leaving the putts short, and it's costing me right now. It's definitely costing me. I should have hit that softer, probably would have gone in, or not aimed as far left. Not too bad. Got a little bit of that fade left. Oh man, catch a piece of something. What is it, the rough? No fairway there. Be cool if it was. 135, but it's 4 yards downhill. But I'm out of the rough. So it's like you have a lot going on here. Deduction out of the rough, but it's downhill. I'm gonna roll with a 9-iron. I think that's the play. Smooth 9. I grabbed the 9. .134 raw. Downhill's probably going to carry it a little too far. I thought the rough was going to take more off. You know, you can see that is what it is. I probably could have softened that up a little bit. I wanted to make sure it got there. And you know what? It is what it is. Now this is a tricky putt here. Oh man. What'd I get myself into? And that's downhill the whole way, 5 inches. Oh boy. I mean, you want to get it by the hole and make sure that you either have a putt you're going to make or a gimme. That's what you're trying here, because I mean, if you make this, God bless. All right, got an idea of how far. Slow, slow, slow. Oh, I gave it a chance. Man, was that close. That was on the lip. All right, I'm really happy with that. I mean, trying to get it within gimme, and I gave it a chance, so. All right, check our aim. You know, I don't check the aim all the time, and you really should. So it's downhill, so I know it's gonna go further, so I really should be aimed over here. All right. Trying to slow this driver swing down, get those hips moving first here. Left it open. That's gonna go too far, I think, to the right and end up in this. It's gonna be deep rough is probably what it's gonna say. Oh man, 9.5 degrees left this thing's gonna shoot out. That's what you have to pay attention to. So I need more club. I have green to work with, so I'm not gonna take too much club because I'm coming out of. So I need to aim like here because of the 9 degrees to the left and 54 degree to add some extra distance because it's 96 yards. You know, I could almost hit, because of the deep rough, I think I could hit a 50 degree because I have a lot of green to work with. .96 yards, that's exactly what I wanted. I tell you what, it took off further left than I even expected. Oh, it released because of the rough. It took off spin. See how it took off 20% spin? But I needed that to get there. That was a smart play. I needed to get on the green. It was a smart play. Of course, we have another huge undulation here. Not really, not right here. Not as much. It's decent though. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Pretty strong. 24 feet uphill. Give me one. Oh man, some of these are just, it doesn't get any closer. It doesn't get any closer. I mean, they're pars, which is fine, but oh man, that is just so close. All right, what do we have? 372. All right, 10 yards downhill. Well, I can't really aim anywhere else, so I'll just try to maybe hit that little cut that takes a little off again. Ah. All right, stop there. Stop. 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 Oh, in the rough. I mean, a great drive. Very happy with it. See, I got the ball speed showing up now. Ball speed's been hovering around 160 or so. Oh, 73 yards. It's gonna release on me. I better be careful on this. Rough's gonna take a little off. Tough shot. 74 yards is the raw. All right, not bad. It's a makeable putt. I mean, anytime I'm within 15 feet, I'm pretty happy. Not complaining too much here. So the break's not crazy. That's probably a cup or so out, I'd say. Right about there. As long as the speed's right, I think that's pretty solid. We made a putt. And you know what I did? I hit it a little softer, and the break took control and got it in the cup. I need to get my speed working here. Got a little too aggressive with those. Now, I don't know if you saw where I just aimed, but this is kind of another one of those holes where I either can thread the needle down there with this drive or potentially be in the trees. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take a little bit off my driver here, try to slow it down. Damn Sim 2, man. Ventus black shaft. It's taking my driving to a whole new level. I gained 8 miles an hour ball speed all day. I didn't want it to draw. What are you doing? I wanted it to fade over there. It's gonna be a punch out now. I swear I was over here last time. I'm telling you. First round, if I would have had it on video, you would have cracked up because this is exactly where I was. Says the ball is going to take off to the right a little bit. If I aim over here, though, I could probably maybe do like a... Last time I did this, I tried to hit like a little hook around. It's a little tough to do out of the rough. But if I take like a 9-iron, because it's out of the deep rough, and do one of these... Yeah, just not enough. I mean, that's not bad. I'd rather not have a sand shot because sometimes I can get a little unpredictable out of them. But 25 yards out of the sand, a little bit of green to work with. What is it to get to the green? What is it to get there? 19 yards? I aimed right. That was a pretty poor execution, I'm not gonna lie. Does that get me in trouble now? Yeah, it gets me in trouble. This is a potential bogey if we don't make this. That was not my best out of the sand. Not my best. Really would like to make this putt. 7 inches uphill. It's gonna be a lot about speed. I kinda like where I'm aimed because it dies towards the end. Nope. I gave it a chance, but we're back to, what, 1 under? And this is where, honestly, a very challenging part of the course can come in. Beautiful holes, but very challenging. I need to probably fade a 9-iron. If you see where that pin is, I'm just going for the green. So I'm going to set up for a fade and try to fade a 9-iron there. Did not get my fade. It's gonna end up on the green though. Yeah, a little too far. A little too far. Oh geez, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't know it was gonna be like this. So it's gonna go up and then shoot to the right. And it's 47 feet. Out there, downhill. I don't know if that's enough. I mean, I think I can make my par. I probably should have hit that a little bit harder. Probably should have hit that a little harder. Told you I could get in trouble here. All right, what is that? It's just a left edger. I don't think it's much more than a left edger because it's only 8 feet. So we should be fine. Oof, thought it was moving a little more than I thought there for a second. All right, this is just a challenging par 3. Beautiful though, sun's behind it. It's 220 to get it up on the green. Basically, I'm gonna take my 3 hybrid. I'm gonna try to hit it nice and smooth. I mean, if I'm near the green, I'm happy. .202, I don't think it's enough. Oh no. What did I do? I thought that made it there. Oh man, and that's my drop in deep rough. There are different options. You can drop it back, you can re-hit, or drop it there. I mean, I don't mind that, I guess. You're just gonna chip it up. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm gonna give it up here right at the end. Told you this is a challenging spot. 21 yards. Deep rough. 21 yards. Ah, I thought it was gonna roll out further. Well, this could be trouble, because when I'm putting for bogey. Oh man. So it's going both ways. Generally, I just hit these straight. Never gonna move it. 22 feet. Hope for the best. Too hard. I hit it too hard. Yeah, see, this is what happens. Get a little worked up and you make mistakes. And now I'm putting for a double bogey. I mean, that fast. Isn't that crazy? That fast. We're still doing just fine. Triple bogey. I just got a 6 on a par 3, and we're 2 over. Oh man, did this just turn around? That was a triple, guys, on the par 3. Oh, I think did I birdie it last time? All right, that's all right. Let's see what we can do here. We got some golf left. Even if we can get back down to even, I'd be really happy. Nope. All right, see what we can do. Gotta just stick it out. Gotta stick it out. Oh, I get frustrated so easy. It's really tough. Really tough. I got a 7-iron is what I've got here. .136 out of the deep rough with a 7-iron. Roll up there. Give me something. Give me something. It wasn't bad. Oh, so frustrating. How do you go from being 2 under to just the last couple holes just falling apart? Oh, that triple killed me. Let's see here. I want to give this a chance, you know, to knock it in. Really need a birdie. I feel like that's right. 8 inches downhill, too. I think it's too hard. Yep. If I hit a little softer, it might have had a chance of going in. That could have been our bounce back birdie. Well, if we can birdie this and end up 1 under, I'd take that. I'd take it all day. It's not bad. I mean, for making some big mistakes at the end. Oh, let's just go for it. Let's go for it. Let's hit a huge, huge drive. Huge drive. .280 carry. That's what I was going for, is that big draw. All right, give us a birdie. Look at that. Ball speed was only 156. Draw helped me out there a little bit. And 44 yards. I have green to work with, and it's uphill. Okay. "41 yards. Roll up. Birdie putt. End up one over. I'd take that. After a blow-up par 3. I mean, that was a blow-up. Total blow-up. All right, last time I missed this because it was breaking a little too hard. So I'm going to go a little further left. 2 inches uphill. There it is. All right. There's the scorecard, guys. We started out with a 36. It was going strong. We were 2 under at one point, and then bogey, triple, and then closed it out with a birdie. I mean, I really kind of let my nerves get to me, not only on the par 3, but after that. You know, I mean, I had a chance to go birdie. I really think I could have, and at least get back down to even. But it just shows you, I do appreciate that the challenges in the golf simulator software, you know, not only GSPro, other golf simulator software, whether it be deductions and, you know, when you hit trees, you hit a tree, things like that. It's fun. I mean, it makes it challenging. So I hope this is a very good example for you guys for this GSPro Golf Simulator software. Obviously, you got to see me not only hit some good shots, but some very challenging ones. I mean, that par 3 was frustrating. I thought, you know, all you got to do is get it by the green. And then a little bit short. And I've been hitting that club thin all day, too. That's what was very interesting. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Please comment below. I'll have a lot more videos coming. I love your guys' suggestions. So make sure you comment what you'd like to see. All right? Appreciate that, and we'll talk to you guys soon.